かなる犠牲を払う。列車を必ず破壊しろ。
私が食い止める。これじゃ足りない。やっと終わった。次は思いっきりバカンスだ。さ、みんな、お弁当とか持ってきてる？
みんなお疲れ様。あとはゆっくり楽しんでね。
じゃあ、いただきまーす。おいしい。おかわりするね。
Great. So I can see many people are saying yes. So definitely now we can discuss about the curriculums and all. So whatever thing we are going to discuss throughout this committee session. First of all, I will give you the detailed introduction of the syllabus. What all topics we have. We'll try to more focus on the recent trends. I am not going into the classical machine learning and the deep learning basically. So I will focus more focus basically on the OpenAI, LangChain and all. So don't worry, I will give you the detailed introduction of the syllabus, that whatever thing we are going to discuss inside this committee session. So the first thing, what you need to do, guys, you need to enroll inside this dashboard, and whatever like videos and all you will get, you will go through, and basically you can watch it over here itself directly. Now let's discuss about the curriculum and all, that what all thing we are going to discuss. And for that, basically I have created one PPT. So let me show you that a particular PPT. Just a second. So here is a PPT, guys. Can you see this PPT? Yes or no? Please do confirm in the chat if it is visible to all of you. Great. I think this PPT is visible to all of you. Now, guys, we can discuss that what will be our like topics and all, that what all thing basically we have to discuss throughout this committee session. So here, first of all, I will start from the generative AI. So there, I will give you the detailed overview of the generative AI, that what is a generative AI, why we should use a generative AI, what all type of like application we can create, and each and every theoretical stuff we try to discuss regarding the generative AI. And after that, after the generative AI, I will come to this large language model. So just a second, let me open my pen as well, so I can write it down each and everything. Yeah, so here, guys, we can I can write it down as well now. So here, the first thing, basically, first I'm going to start from the generative AI. There, definitely I will be talking about each and everything, each and every aspect of the generative AI. Then after that, I will come to this large language model. There, I will try to discuss this LLMs, large language model, in a very detailed way. We'll try to see the complete history of the large language model, that what is a large language model, what all types of model we have, what was the classical model, and what is the recent model. Okay, so each and everything we'll try to discuss regarding this LLMs. And after that, after completing this theoretical part, theoretical this stuff and all regarding the generative AI, regarding this LLMs, I will come to this OpenAI and this LangChain. So there, we'll try to discuss in a very detailed way that what is the OpenAI, what is the OpenAI API, and inside the OpenAI API, we have a different thing, right? So in a OpenAI itself, you will find out a various model that like OpenAI has created a various model that different version of the GPTs. Okay, so it is having some like an old model as well, some legacies and all, and some upcoming models. So each and every model will try to discuss. I will give you the walkthrough regarding those particular model, and I will discuss about the Python API. Python API, that how you can utilize those particular model by using the Python. Getting my point? And apart from that, apart from the Python API and all, we'll try to discuss that like if we are going to be if we are going to use the LangChain, right? So how it is different from the OpenAI. So at the first place, I will give you the detailed differences between this OpenAI and this LangChain, that how it is different to each other, that why this LangChain is required. Then I will come to the LangChain, and then again we'll try to create again basically we'll try to define the LangChain and all by using the Python. We'll try to use the LangChain different like a component of the LangChain, like memory, chains, agents and all. And yes, after that I will try to create one application. Okay, so here basically we'll try to create one application, and with that definitely we'll be able to justify the knowledge, whatever actually we are going to learn regarding this LLM, OpenAI, LangChain, by using that, by creating that particular project. And after that I will come to the advanced part like vector databases. We'll try to discuss about different vector databases. And first of all, we'll try to discuss the need of the vector database, that why it is required, what is the meaning of the embedding, how we can save the embedding, how we can retrieve that, and how this vector database plays an important role whenever we are going to create any application related to this LLMs. Okay, so there we'll try to discuss about the vector databases, and then I will come to the some open source model. So first of all, I will come to this Llama, and I will discuss about the Llama indexes. What is a Llama index? And we have a like couple of open source model which is very famous. So we'll try to talk about those model as well. Like we have a Llama 2 itself, we have a Falcon, we have a Bloom. There are various model, and we'll show you by using those model how you can create how you can create your end-to-end application. You can solve any sort of a task. Just take a name. Don't worry, I will give you the detailed overview about the NLP and all, that what all tasks does exist, what all tasks basically we have, what all tasks we can solve by using this LLM. Each and everything we'll talk about. And then finally, we'll create one more end-to-end project. There we'll try to use the entire knowledge, whatever we are going to be learn, this vector databases, different open source model, and a LangChain, OpenAI, Llama indexes, and finally we'll try to deploy that model by using the MLOps concept. So did you like this syllabus? Yes or no? Please do let me know, guys. Please do let me know in the chat if you like the syllabus. Yes or no? The agenda is clear to all of you. If you can write it down in the chat, I think that would be great.
Mau am Kracher. Mehr Knack. Mehr Kau. Mehr Prickeln. Mau am Kracher. Jetzt probieren.
You've heard about Genie ABX for a while and might be asking, what does ABX actually do? Let's take a look together from the start. First, let's define the outcome. For example, I need some materials for our Q2 meeting. Let's send this to ABX. Now it's locking the scope and doing the research based on our accounts, interactions, and data. And it's done. This already looks good, so let's approve it. Now it's automatically executing the plan from earlier, creating documents and email drafts for the meeting, all without interruptions. Everything is prepared. Let's check what ABX gives me. Emails for the board and my bosses, the board meeting pre-read, summary, and wow, even talking points for my bosses. Last thing to do, I just need to check and approve everything ABX has done. And done. No setup, no management, no follow-up. Just an autonomous business execution. Genie ABX, autonomous business execution.
Great. So I can see many yes in the chat, and many people are saying yes, they are able to get. Yes, don't worry. We'll give you the PPT and all. Each and everything will be there in a resource section. So from there, you can download this PPT. You can download this entire thing, whatever I will be using throughout the session. Yes. So fine. I got a confirmation. Now, the first thing, many people are asking the prerequisite. What will be the prerequisite if you are starting with this comedy session? So prerequisite wise, if you have a basic knowledge of the Python, if you have a basic knowledge of the Python, if you know about the core Python, in a core Python, actually we have like a if else for loop and different type of data structure and the knowledge of the database, exception handling. If you are if you know about the basic Python, the basics of Python, then definitely you can proceed with this course. Along with that, if you have a like some basic knowledge about machine learning and deep learning, so you will understand the concept, basically whatever like we are going to teach you in a better manner, in a better way. Because here I'm not going to talk about the classical ML or the basics of the deep learning, like artificial neural networks, CNN and all. Definitely I will give you the overview about the transfer learning, fine tuning and all. But here I won't talk about the neural network and this recurrent neural network, LSTMs and all. So if you have a basic understanding of machine learning and deep learning, so definitely you will understand the concept in a very well manner. Otherwise, basic Python knowledge is fine. For creating an application, basic Python knowledge is fine. Okay. So no need to worry about it. Whatever thing actually I need to explain you, definitely I will do that in the class itself. And we'll do the live implementation. I'm not going to show you any pre-written code and all. Definitely I will write it down each and everything in front of you only. Got it? So prerequisite is clear. So prerequisite is nothing, just a Python, or I can write it down over here. Basic knowledge of ML and DL. If you know this much, then definitely you will be able to understand each and everything in a well manner. Great. So yes, we'll talk about the RAG approaches and all, each and everything. Diffusion model is there. There are some recent model in LLM. Each and everything we'll talk about, and you will be capable. So let's say if you are working in your company, or maybe you are trying to switch into the generative AI, or maybe you are fresher. In every case, right? So this community course will help you definitely. If you are going to attend every session, if you are going to learn along with me, definitely you can build anything after learning all sort of a thing. Got it? Great. So I think this introduction is clear to all of you. Now I already discussed about the dashboard and all. So I given you the walkthrough of the dashboard. So the link you can find it out inside the chat, and from there itself you can enroll. Now the syllabus is clear, dashboard is clear, each and everything is fine. So I think we can start with the introduction of generative AI and LLM, because from tomorrow's onwards, I will be like move to the practical part, and there I will be talking about the OpenAI, how to generate an OpenAI key, how to use the OpenAI API, and we'll try to understand the chat completion API, functional API, and we'll try to understand the concept of the token also, that what is a token, how many token should I use whenever we are giving any sort of a prompt, what is the different prompt template and all. There are lots of things which we need to understand. So today's session, actually it will be like completely introduction session, and in this particular session we'll talk about the generative AI and the history of the large language model. So guys, are you ready? Can I get a quick yes in the chat if you are ready? Then Yeah, definitely. We'll talk about the like use cases of the generative AI and all. In today's session itself, I will like give you that particular idea that where you can utilize this generative AI in a real time. Yes, definitely this course content and all, whatever you are seeing over here, this one, definitely it will be available over the dashboard as well. So this is our dashboard. We'll update it over here inside the course syllabus section. So each and everything, we'll try to update in the dashboard itself. Here is a class timing and all, and I will make sure that the link also. Okay, so we are not going to. We are directly streaming over the YouTube, so directly you can join through the YouTube. So for that, you just need to subscribe the channel, and you will get a notification in that case. Great. So people are saying yes, sir. We are ready, ready. Great. Yeah, definitely, Vamsi. We'll try to discuss the applications and all, and I will explain you all the thing in that specific way only. Don't worry. We are going to build AI application by using the AI tools, AI based application. Great. So I got many yes in the chat. Now I think we can start uh, with the introduction of generative AI and the LLM. So guys, first of all, tell me that how many of you have started with the generative AI and all already, means you have learned something. At least you have learned the basics and all. So if you can write down the chat, so that would be great. Means you are starting from very like a scratch, or you have some sort of idea. Great. So many people are saying, so some people are saying they know about the basics, and some people are saying they're starting from the scratch. Don't worry. So basically, I will start from the scratch only. Now here, guys, you can see I have created one PPT for all of you. So let me, first of all, let me go through with this particular PPT. And later on, what I will do, I will give you the revision by using this PPT only. And in between, I will use my Blackboard also for explaining you some concepts and all. So here is my Blackboard. So here I will be writing down whatever basically thing I need to explain you, and in between I will be using the PPTs and all. So first of all, let me go through this particular PPT, and here you can see. So I have written some sort of a name. So in the generative AI, whenever we are talking about the generative AI or a large language model, so couple of names are very famous nowadays, and in those names actually this Chat GPT is a like very famous. So here I have written this Chat GPT. It's a product of the OpenAI, as we know about this Chat GPT. Everyone knows about the Chat GPT, yes or no? I think yes. Now, if we are talking about this Google Bard, so it's a product of the Google. And we are talking about this Meta LLM 2. So this Meta LLM 2, it's a product of the Facebook. Got it, guys? Yes or no? So yes, nowadays actually everyone is using this Chat GPT, Google Bard, Meta LLM 2. It's also a platform similar to this Chat GPT, where you can chat, or where you can ask a specific question, which you do in a Chat GPT itself. So Meta LLM 2, it's a model from the Facebook side. Now here, guys, if we are talking about the generative AI, or we are talking about the large language model, so in our mind, the first image which comes into the picture, that is a Chat GPT, Google Bard, and Meta LLM 2. Yes or no? Tell me, guys. Yes. Because of that only, because of this Chat GPT, Google Bard, and with the different like whatever application you are seeing nowadays, right? So Mid Journey is one of the application, or maybe Delhi, or a different applications. So because of that only, I think you are learning this particular thing, this particular course, this generative AI course. Yes or no?
This is Haru and Maddie. How do you get time to keep innovating and not burn out?
I've built myself an AI agent. Robots have been great for tasks and executing plans, but agents can make the plan and it gets it all done with even more accuracy and speed.
That sounds brilliant, but now we're talking about dealing with humans, robots, and agents.
Yup. But here's the deal. UiPath expertly orchestrates the whole thing, weaving it all together.
Enter the new automation era with UiPath today.
Ich bin einzigartig. Einzigartig wie jeder andere auch. Einzigartig leben, aber gemeinsam. Einzigartige Sichtweisen. Ich bin einzigartig. Und du?
Jetzt neu. Hohes C Vitamin Water Electrolytes. Hydrate different.
Yes. So, but guys, this generative AI is having their own roots. It's not all about the ChatGPT, Google Bard, and some other application which you are seeing. ChatGPT is just an application of this generative AI. ChatGPT or this Google Bard is just an application of this like LLM, large language model. Basically, we are using this large language model in a backend, like whatever application you are seeing, like ChatGPT and all, in the backend. But apart from this, this generative AI and this LLM is having their own roots. So first of all, what I will do, I will explain you the concept of the first of all, I will start from the deep learning itself. Means I need to explain you few terms and terminology regarding this deep learning. So let me back to the blackboard. So there I will be talking about the basics of the deep learning. So within 5 to 10 minutes, I will be discussing the types of the neural network and all, and then I will directly move to the LLMs and this generative AI term. So here, guys, you can see what I can do. I can draw one box over here. So this is the you can think this is what this is the neural. Basically, if we are talking about the so first of all, let me start from the deep learning itself. So if we are talking about the deep learning, so we can divide this deep learning into 3 major segments. So let me write it down over here. This deep learning. So guys, this deep learning actually we can divide into 3 major topics. So the first topic actually, which is called artificial neural network. Artificial neural network. The second topic is called convolution neural network, CNN. The third one basically, which is called recurrent neural network. So we have 3 types of the neural network, and we can divide this deep learning into this 3 major sections. Apart from this, you will find out other topics as well. So let me write down those things over here. So the fourth one, which I can write it down over here, that is a reinforcement learning. And the fifth one, we generally talk about it. So that is what? That is a GAIN. So this GAIN also, it comes under this generative AI. I will talk about it. I will talk about this GAIN. I will give you the glimpse of this generative adversarial network, that what is this and how the architectures look like of this GAINs, and why I'm saying that this GAINs comes into the generative AI. So if we are talking about this ANN, so let me draw the box now. So if we are talking about this ANN, so here guys, see, we have an input layer. Inside this ANN actually, what we have an input layer, and you will find out the output layer, and in between this input and output we have a hidden layers. So just wait. Now over here guys, see, we have an input layer and we have an output layer. Now in between actually you will find out a hidden layers, various hidden layers. So let me write it down over here, input, and here you will find out the output. Now here in between this input and output you will find out of various hidden layers. So let me write it down, the hidden over here. So this hidden layer actually, it is nothing, it's a hyperparameter. So we can have as many as hidden layer, we can have as many as node inside the hidden layer. We all know about the artificial neural network. I'm assuming that thing. Now if we're talking about this CNN actually, so the CNN is nothing. So in the CNN, one more thing you will find out in terms of this CNN. That is what? That is a convolution. We always perform the convolution in terms of this CNN. So here, if we are talking about this ANN, so we are using the structured data where we have different features, numeric feature or categorical feature, and we try to solve the regression and classification related problem. But whenever we are talking about this CNN, So here, the CNN actually specifically we use for the image related data, image or video related data. You can say that we use the CNN and all for the grid type of data. Okay, so we use the CNN for the grid type of data, and there you'll find out one more component, that is what? That is a convolution. So here, let me write it down. So the component name is what? Component name is a convolution. So in the convolution, actually, you will find out a various step. So we have a various step in the convolution itself. So the very first step which we perform, what we do, guys, tell me? We perform the feature extraction by using a different filter. After that, what we do? We perform the pooling, and then we flatten the layer. So there are different steps you will find out inside the convolution itself. And after that, what we do? We apply the fully connected layer. So that is nothing, that is my ANN itself. So over here, I can write it down. We have this convolution and we have a artificial neural network. So this is my first architecture, which is which is the ANN itself. And this is my second one, that is what? That is a CNN. Now, if we are talking about the third one, which is a very interesting, that is called recurrent neural network. That is called recurrent neural network. So this ANN we generally use for the structured data, where we have a numerical column or categorical column, and in the target column, it will be a numeric or categorical one, and based on that, basically we are going to decide whether it will be a classification problem or a regression problem. Now, if we are talking about the CNN, so already I told you. If we are talking about this RNN, so the name is what? The full form what? The full form is the recurrent neural network. So this RNN actually we are using for the sequence related data. So wherever we have a sequence, so this RNN we use for the sequence related data. Now, let me do one thing. Let me draw the architecture of this RNN. So over here, guys, in the RNN, what you will find out. So let's say this is my box, and here is what? Here is my input. So this is what, guys, tell me? This is my input. Now here is what? Here is my output. So let me draw the output one more time. This is what? This is my output. Got it? Now here, guys, see, this is my input, this is my output, and this is what? This is my hidden layer. Now in the hidden layer, actually you will find out one thing, one concept. And the concept is nothing. The concept is called a feedback loop. Okay. So whatever output I'm getting from the hidden layer, actually, again, we are passing that output to my hidden layer until the entire timestamp. So that thing actually we learn in the RNN itself. Actually, this RNN is nothing. It's a special type of a neural network. And there you will find out the feedback loop. Feedback loop means what? So whatever output we are getting from the hidden layer, again, we are passing the same output to the hidden layer until we are not going to complete the entire time stamp. That is what? That is the RNN. Now, we are talking about the LLM. So why I'm discussing this RNN and all? Because this LLM actually somehow it is connected to this RNN itself. Before starting with the LLM, a large language model, we'll have to understand the concept of the RNN, LSTM, attention, like encoder decoder, and then attention, self-attention and all. So here I'm not going to discuss in a very detailed way. I'm just giving you the glimpse of that what is a like RNN, what is the LSTM, what was the GRU, and then what was the sequence to sequence mapping, and where this attention comes into a picture, then how they have invented the self-attention, then how they started the using this transfer learning and this fine tuning in terms of this large language model. Why we are calling it is a large language model? Why we are not calling it a model? Okay, so each and everything we'll try to discuss. Now, you all know about this reinforcement learning and all. So in the reinforcement learning, you will find out one agent, environment. Regarding that particular agent, you will find out a different state. Getting my point? And then you will find out the feedback. So that actually it comes inside the reinforcement learning, and that is also part of the deep learning only. Now, if we are talking about GAIN, so GAIN is nothing actually. So in the GAIN, again, you will find out a neural network which we are using for generating a data, and that also comes in inside the generative AI. And we have a different types of GAIN. So first of all, tell me, guys, this like types of the neural network. This is clear to all of you. Please do let me know in the chat if this thing is clear. Then I will proceed with the next topic. Use cases wise, I will come to the use case and I will try to discuss a different use case. I will come to the use case, then I will tell you the applications of that, and then I will come to the domains as well. Then in what all domains you can apply those use cases. So don't worry, each and everything we'll try to discuss over here. Yes, I will directly come to the generative AI itself, but before that, I will give you the timeline. Don't worry. From tomorrow onwards, I'm going to start from the from the OpenAI itself, like complete practical and all. So no need to worry about it. So Prashad, I think you got your answer. I think this basic introduction is clear. Now, yes, coming to the generative AI only, don't worry. Yeah, it's going to end to end. We'll try to discuss end to end thing. Don't worry about it. If you have any questions and all, so you can directly ping it to the chat. So I will reply to you. Don't worry.
Put a finger down, wenn diese Aussagen auf dich zutreffen. Du hast gerade Studium, Ausbildung oder Schule abgeschlossen. Put another finger down, wenn du alleine bei dem Wort Versicherung schon keine Lust mehr hast. Wenn du jetzt mehr als einen Finger unten hast, dann atme kurz durch. Du musst das nicht alleine regeln. Genau dafür gibt's meinen Schutz von der Allianz. Das Gute, du kannst alles anpassen. Kein Bock mehr auf Versicherungsdschungel. Probier jetzt meinen Schutz aus.
Dein Selfcare-Drink mit Ballaststoffen und Kalzium. Das neue Gerolsteiner Flow.
Okay, so I think now we can proceed. So guys, here in the PPT itself, I was talking about the generative AI. Then I have given you the the types of the neural network, and I just explain you the regarding the artificial neural network and the CNN and this RNN. So here in the generative AI, you'll find out that I have included a few slides and all. So let's try to understand a few things from here, and then again we'll go back to the blackboard, and there I will try to discuss few more concepts. So over here, we have seen the Chat GPT. Like I was talking about the different application like Chat GPT, Google Bard, and Meta LLM and all. Now let's talk about the generative AI. That what is a generative AI? Now here you can see the definition of the generative AI, which I have written over here. That is what? That is a generative AI generate new data based on a training sample, right? So the name is self-explanatory, right? So the name is explaining everything. Generative AI, the AI which is generating something. Now, what all thing we can generate? So here, if you are talking about the generative AI, so you can generate images, you can generate text, you can generate audios, you can generate videos. As an output, you can generate anything. This image, text, audio, video, it's nothing. It's a type of the unstructured data. And definitely it is possible by using the generative AI. We can generate this type of data by using the generative AI. Now, if we are talking about the generative AI, so as I told you that it is having their own roots. Okay, so it is having their own roots. And if we are going to divide this generative AI, so we can divide into two segments. So the first segment is called generative image model, and the second segment is called generative language model. And this LLM actually, it falls into this particular segment, into this generative language model. Are you getting my point? Yes or no? I think yes. So if you're talking about this generative image model, so I told you when I was talking about the deep learning, like ANN, RNN, and CNN, reinforcement learning, and there was the GAIN. So initially, we were using the GAIN for generating a data. So let me show you the architecture of the GAIN. So how the architecture of the GAIN looks like. So with that, you will get some sort of an idea. In the GAIN, we are using this neural network only. So let me show you the architecture of the GAIN. So let me search it over here, over the Google, GAIN architecture. Now here in the image, let me open the architecture of the GAIN. So here guys, just see. So in the GAIN, actually, we have two main components. So the first component is a generator. This is what? This is a generator. Okay. So I think this is visible to all of you. This is what? This is a generator. And here you will find out discriminator. So this generator and discriminator is nothing. It's a neural network. So we are passing this real data. So here, basically what we are going to do, we are going to pass a real data. And here we have a generator, which is generating some sort of a like synthetic data. And here we have a discriminator. Based on that, we are going to discriminate between real data and the synthetic data. So this is the architecture of the GAIN. And inside this architecture, you will find out we are using two main things. We are using two main components. The first one is generator, and the second component is a discriminator. I think you're getting my point. And this generator and discriminator is nothing. It's a neural network. Got it? So this is also comes under this generative AI. So now let me show you this generative AI. Now over here, I have written 2 points: generative image model and generative language model. So if you're talking about generative image model, so in our previous days, in our back days actually, in our old days, in 2019, 18, so this GAIN was very popular for generating a data. Again, this GAIN is very expensive in terms of computation power and all. So it is very very much expensive in terms of computation. So over here you can see. So we were using this GAIN. We were using this GAIN for generating images and all in our back days in 2018 and in 2019, and it was very, very popular. And we have different variants of the GAINs. If you'll find out the type of the GAIN, you will find out many types. Now, recently, actually, you have find out the trend of the LLM, large language model. Now, guys, here we are talking about the GAIN, and then this GAIN basically it was the old concept. It is an old concept basically, and there are different variants of the GAIN as well. Now over here, if we are talking about this large language model, so it become very famous from the transformer. I will come to the transformer. I will tell you the complete history of the transformer as well. Now this image model and this language model. But in recent days, what I have seen in terms of this LLM and all, even we can generate the images by using this LLM. We got those LLM basically, which is that much powerful. So by using those particular LLM, we can generate images as well. Okay, so I will show you a couple of models and all regarding this image generation, and definitely you will get some sort of idea that how the those particular LLMs is working in terms of image generation. I can give you a couple of examples DALL-E. So DALL-E is an example. You can check over the OpenAI, which is a model which is famous for the image generation. Now here, if we are talking about this image model, so actually see this image model basically it was working for image to image generation. Now this generative model actually, so if we are talking about this generative model, it is working in terms of text to image generation, and text to text generation. So these two tasks definitely we can perform by using this LLM model. And this image to image generation, before we were doing it by using this GAIN model in 2018 and in 2019. Now, as I told you that we have those powerful model in our recent days. By using those particular model, definitely we can implement image to image generation as well. That is also possible. So regarding that, definitely I will show you a couple of model. So we are having 4 tasks. Here I have written it. Now let me move to the next slide and let me show you that what I have. So here guys, you can see this cat is representing a generative model where you are giving a prompt, means where you are giving a question, and as a response, as an output, basically you are getting a response. So in terms of, see here we are talking about generative model. I'm not talking about specifically this LLM. Okay, so I told you this generative model actually, you can think it's a superset, this generative AI. And under this generative AI, you will find out this LLM. And GAIN is also part of this generative AI. Getting my point? I think this thing is getting clear. So over here, if we are talking about the generative model, so we are giving an input and we are getting a output. Now, specifically, if I am talking about regarding this LLM, regarding this large language model, so this input actually, this is called input prompt, and the output actually it is called output prompt. So this cat you can imagine as a generative model or as a LLM model. So what we are passing as an input, we are passing input prompt, and we are getting as an output prompt. So this prompt term is a very important. I think you have heard about this prompt engineering and all that. Prompt engineer is getting this much, that much, and this prompt engineer plays a very important role if we have to design any sort of a prompt. Now different types of prompt, like zero shot prompt, few shot learning and all. We will talk about it as I will progress with the like implementation and all. In between, I will give you like idea regarding each and everything. Now over here, guys, you can see where this generative AI exists. So if you will look into this particular slide, so here you will find out this generative AI actually it lies inside the deep learning. Getting my point? So this generative AI actually it like reside inside the deep learning. Initially only I have explained you that we have a different types of neural network, and it's a part of the deep learning only. Now whether we are going to generate images by using the LLM, by using the GANs, or whether I'm going to perform text to text generation, text to image generation, or image to text generation by using the LLM, both lies inside this generative AI. And this generative AI is a part of the deep learning. Now over here, guys, I have written a couple of more slides, so I will try to explain you. But first of all, let me give you the timeline of the LLM, and then specifically I will come to the LLM and all, and I will be talking about this discriminative AI and the generative AI as well. So tell me, guys, this part is clear? Are we going good? Are you able to understand whatever I'm explaining to you, all of you? So if you are getting it, so please write down the chat, and you can ask me the questions as well. If you have any type of doubt, or like if you're getting it or not getting it, whatever, you can ask me in the chat section. I will reply to your questions. No, reinforcement learning is not required. Specifically, we should not go for the reinforcement learning and all. Yes, this is a part of the like this generative AI is a part of the deep learning, right? Yes, LLM model used in a generative AI. Correct. You got it, guys. Mathematical intuition. So we will talk about the mathematical intuition and all, but this community session is it is more focusing on the applied side. So I will create a various application in between. Whatever mathematical concept and all will be required, I will let you know that. Don't worry. Great. So I think people are getting it, and they are trying to understand. Fine. So whatever I have explained you, let me explain you with the like blackboard, and then again I will come to this PPT and will try to wrap up the theoretical stuff, and then I will explain you the applications and all. So over here, guys, see, I was talking about this ANN, CNN, RNN, RL, and GAN. Now I started from the generative AI itself. So I have started from the generative AI, and I told you this generative AI is nothing. You can consider it as a superset, Now inside this generative AI, you will find out many concept, many topics and all. So here regarding the generative AI, there is two main things which you will find out. The first one is GAN. Again, that is a generative adversarial network. The second is what? LLMs. LLMs, large language model. Now we have a various tasks. So here, let me write down the tasks as well. So the task wise, so here I told you the different tasks basically. So the first task, which I can write it down over here, that is a image to image generation. Image to image generation. Now the second task was the image to text, text to text generation. Text to text generation. Text to text generation. Now the third task was the image to text generation. Image to text generation. And the fourth one was the image to image generation. Sorry, text to text generation, image to text, and text to image generation. So let me write it down over here. Text to image generation. Text to image generation. Now, if we are talking about this image to image generation, yes, we were able to do this particular thing by using this GANs. We have seen the GANs. Now, if we are talking about this text to text generation, yes, it was possible by using the LSTM, RNN, and by using the different model as well. But yeah, this text to text generation actually nowadays you are seeing we are preferring this large language model for this text to text generation, and this ChatGPT is the biggest application, biggest like example for that. The ChatGPT which we are seeing. Image to text generation, yes, this is also possible by using a different model like RNN, LSTM, and GRU. Image captioning. If you have heard about this image capturing task, so that is also possible by using this classical model. But yeah, by using this LLM also we can perform it. We can do it. Now, if we are talking about this text to image generation, so yes, this type of task nowadays it is possible by using the LLM. So yes, LLM is able to perform a various amount of tasks, whether it's a homogeneous or it's a heterogeneous. Now, I was talking about the LLM. I was talking about this generative AI. So where it exists. So this generative AI actually it exists in a like a deep learning itself. So you can think that AI is a superset, machine learning is a subset, deep learning again is a subset of the machine learning, and this generative AI is a subset of the deep learning, because as I already told you, we have a different like other neural network also in a like a deep learning, and this CNN is one of them, this convolution neural network. Okay, so I think this part is clear to all of you. Now let me draw the architecture that where this generative AI exists. So you can think this is what, this is my AI, this is one, this is the like a superset. Now here, this is what, this is my machine learning, this one. Now inside that you will find out the deep learning, and inside the deep learning you will find out this generative AI. So let me take a different color over here. Let me take this color. So here you will find out the generative AI. So this is what, this fourth circle is what, this is the generative AI. Got it? Now here you can see why we are saying, so why we are saying this is a like a subset. So I think each and every explanation I have given you over here, you can prefer this this particular slide, that why I'm saying this generative AI is a subset of the deep learning. So let me write it down over here. This is what, this is nothing, this is the Gen AI, and it's a subset of the deep learning. Now guys, let me explain you the timeline of the this LLM. So now you got it that this LLM is nothing, it's a part of the generative AI itself, this large language model. Now let me talk about the complete timeline of this large language model. So how it evaluate, and I can like talk about the complete history of it. And here guys, you can see that first I was talking about the RNN. So as you know that what is the RNN? Tell me. RNN is nothing, it's a type of the neural network. It's a type of the neural network. So there basically we have a feedback loop. Again, we can pass the information to our hidden layer. Now you will find out a different types of RNN or some advanced architecture in terms of this RNN itself. The second like thing which is a type of the RNN itself, that is called LSTM. LSTM, right? So in the LSTM, actually, if you are talking about this LSTM, so here you will find out the concept of the cell state. So in the RNN, we just have a timestamp, and it is for the short-term memory. It is for the short-term memory. We cannot retain a longer sentences by using this RNN. It is not possible. If our sentence is a very, very huge or it's a very, very long, so we cannot retain that particular sentence by using this RNN. But if we are talking about this LSTM, yes, we can do it by using this LSTM. So in this LSTM, you will find out the concept of the cell state. So this LSTM is nothing. It is for the short-term dependency, and it is for the long-term dependency also. It is for the short, like a memory, short-term memory, and it is for the long-term memory as well. If you will look into the architecture of the LSTM, so you will find out along with this timestamp. So here we have the timestamp, it's a hidden state actually. Like on a different timestamp. Along with that, you will find out one cell state. So it is going to retain the long-term dependency, and in between, in